not me vlogging after such a long time. Sorry I'm whispering, but I am. Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with that. So today's Thursday, and I'm gonna tell you what's been going on with my life in a little bit. I just want to talk about work because work was insane. So, and I know you guys love my work drama. So basically, you know how I cover reception? I think I've told you guys this. It's part of my job description. Everyone has to do it. And we get our schedules like a month in advance. And then, of course, if you get sick or you need someone to cover, then, that happens. So I cover this one girl. And she's like, okay, I'll cover you Thursday. And I didn't know that. So I could technically have worked from home then, if that was the case, but I didn't know that was happening, so I had to come into the office anyways on Thursday, and so I'm in the office, and it's 8 a.m., and I'm like, no one's here, like, that's super strange. I'm like, maybe is everyone just, like, forgot they were supposed to come to the head office, and so they're working from home, I'm confused. And then, this girl, the girl who was supposed to cover me, sends me a message, and goes, I can't come in. I'm still sick. So I had to cover reception again because nobody else was at work. And so I did. Okay, that was one thing. Okay, kind of threw me off because my plan was to work so I can just enjoy the weekend, because sometimes you get like work guilt. I don't know about you guys, but I get work guilt. Like, I didn't do so much work. Like, I slacked, blah, blah, blah. And so I have these, like Sunday scaries, or I just have guilt. And so I was like, let me just work. Because, Friday, I have a day off from work. So I'm like, let me just, put in my hours, And I got to leave early today. So I'm like, let me just put in my whatever, work. And so that was thrown off. And then things went missing. I thought I did everything right. Turns out I did nothing right. And my boss was like okay with it. She was just like, listen, it's fine, like things happen. But I just felt like such a failure. Like, not only did my day just not turn out the way I wanted to, and it just sucks when things don't go right. And she's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. But I was just like talking to this girl, and I used to think, and it's the girl that was getting married. Like, if you guys remember, I was talking trash because she wasn't working before she was getting married. So I was talking to her, and we just got into this conversation for like a good hour, just going on and on and on. And then eventually I started working in the same environment, like the same office as her, because she was using like a shared space. But that's just another thing. But I was just like, listening to her, and I just had this moment. I don't know if you guys ever had this moment where you're just like, she's a mean girl. Like, or maybe it's just for females. Like, maybe females will relate to this, but I see her. I see her. I just get this vibe of Regina George. Like, if you've seen Mean Girls, I'm sure men have seen Mean Girls too. Like, it's an iconic movie. But it was just giving oh, you're a bitch. Right? Every time she said something, I was just like, huh. Because it was kind of like Two-Face. Sorry about my double chin. I'll get to everything that's been going on. But everything she said was very bitchy. And I never used to think she was a bitch. But for some reason today, I was just like, oh, everything I say to her, she's probably twisting my words and saying it to someone else. And I'm like, oh no, people probably think I'm and if they don't think I'm a bitch, just how I approach life, then for sure she's giving that impression because, like, she was saying things about other people, and I never, like, noticed it before when I was, like, first talking to her. I just noticed it now that I'm like, oh, she's kind of like, she throws people under the bus really fast. And I used to, like, not notice that much. But, like, every conversation I had with her, she'd be like, oh, and it's blank's fault. It's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. And I'm like, oh. Like, just, like, one of those, like, shocked moments where you're just like, I have no idea what to say, so I'm just gonna be like, oh. And I was trying to hide that, like, oh, like, what did I just do? Right? Because, like, I don't know, like, what your life goals are, but after a certain age, actually, to be honest, after, like, I want to say, like, I never even had a moment where I wanted to be, like, a mean girl. But, I feel like most girls go through the moment where they're like, oh, peer pressure, so let's bully someone. I never went through that because, I'm unique. I'm unique. So, people go through that stage. And I feel like at a certain point, like, after, I want to say 16, that mean girl act, like, nobody wants that. Like, people don't want to be known as the mean girl. I feel like 16. Maybe I'm too young. Maybe it's, like, actually, like, 18 or 19. But I feel like 16 is when people start, like, maturing a little bit and being like, oh, maybe I was just being a bitch for no reason. I don't know. But, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, she's, like, in her mean girl era. And I used to just think she's just complaining and everything's valid. And that's why I never noticed it. And even though things were going wrong, and all the things, by the way, that went missing wasn't I don't want to, like, say it's my fault or wasn't my fault. Like, I don't want to put blame on other people because now I feel like a mean girl, but it wasn't my fault. It was her fault. Like, it was the mean girl's fault. But I was just like, I'm still, like, processing the conversation. It was more than an hour of complaints from her. And don't get me wrong, I was complaining too, but there was a moment where I was just like, oh no, am I feeding into this? Like, am I being mean because she's being mean? Or are we both agreeing, like, this is a valid argument that this person is a... And so I'm just like, I don't know. And then I just had a moment in the conversation where I'm like, no, she's the mean person. And now I feel like a mean person too because I'm agreeing with her. And I had this moment where I'm like, is it, like, is it true? Am I being mean? Like, this weird emotion. And now after, like, an hour, 2 hours, I'm, like, sitting here and being like, oh no, she is a mean girl. Like, I just get the ick. And then I'm like, maybe I'm the mean girl. Like, maybe she's telling people that I'm the mean girl. Like, oh my God. So anyways, that happened today as well. I'm, like, in the whole, like, I'm on a roller coaster trip because everything I felt like I know of her is someone completely different. Also, I started noticing some inconsistency in her stories she tells. She tells me something else, and then I hear her conversations, and she's saying something completely different to another person, and I'm just like, oh, like, that doesn't make sense. And then, oh my God, I completely forgot about this. And then she got married, right? Sorry about my teeth, by the way. I just, like, ate some stained food, so, like, embarrassing. I just noticed it. Ew. Anyways, I just forgot about this. But, she was, what was it? She got married, right? And everybody, when she was on her, like, honeymoon, whatever, everybody wanted to know, like, they kept asking me, like, when is she back? Like, bitch, I don't know. Like, I never asked. I didn't care. And so we were talking today, and she just goes under her breath, yeah, you never said congratulations, by the way. And then she just went back to work. I was like, I'm sorry. And it was, like, 2 seconds where I was just like, huh? Like, it, almost like a ghost whispered it into my ear, and I was just, like, looking around, like, who said that? But I knew who said it, and I was just like, do I mention, like, sorry, or what? Like, I thought there was a message in the group chat, but I don't want to go through it and be like, yeah, there was, and I was just a dummy and I didn't respond to it. Like, oh my god. Because I do remember at one point there was a congratulations being sent. Because if you guys don't remember, my boss and she also got married at the same time, this mean girl and my boss. So, like, I know there was a congratulations being sent somewhere, and I just don't know. Because I stopped paying attention to that group chat on WhatsApp. Like, I don't participate in it anymore. Just because I don't care. Like, I just don't care. So I kind of forgot that, like, I was on a group chat, to be honest. And so, yeah, I kind of maybe let it slip. But also, I'm like, maybe there wasn't a congratulations, and I'm just, like, making it up. But she said that, and I was just like, because I felt so bad, because you're supposed to say that, you know? Like, when people get married, you're supposed to say, congratulations. Even when you come back. Okay, you guys. Another thing is, like, my biggest pet peeve with men is, like, they ask for your number, and then they don't do anything with that number. Like, suddenly they ghost you, suddenly they don't really want to talk, suddenly they're busy, and I'm like, I'm sorry, who asked for whose number? Because I don't remember chasing you. I don't remember, you know, being too hot with you, right? Like, put some energy, put some pressure in it. Like, they just start acting nonchalant. They send one-word responses. They don't respond. And I'm like, we all know you're on your phone. Like, let's not lie. It's 2023. Get your shit together. And I just, like, I don't want to be, like, a crazy person, but I want to go off. Like, I want to go off. I don't care if you're not my boyfriend, or you're not my talking stage, or we don't sleep together. I don't care. But if you're gonna get my number, you have to text me. Like, that's just the rule. Like, I try not to I try not to text people back being like, hey, what's up? Because, like, listen, you asked for my number. I didn't ask for yours. Okay? Like, okay, so that's my pet peeve with men. Like, get your shit together. You're the one that was on my ass. You're the one that was in my DMs for, like, 2 years straight. And this is for all men, by the way. Like, listen, I'm a hot commodity. Okay, men just want to be in my DMs, man. And the things I be posting, I get it. Like, I get it. But like, just get your shit together, man. Like, if you're gonna ask for a girl's number, you need to put pressure on it. If you want nudes or just a little fling, then do Snapchat. I know people are like, Snapchat is for, like, children. Like, who uses Snapchat anymore? Silly men. Men who are child, or men who aren't looking for anything, you know? That's who uses Snapchat. People who are just not taking things seriously to use Snapchat. If you want my number, be fucking serious. Be serious, dog. Like, I can't do it no more. I'm so sick and tired of men being like, can I have your number? Can I have your number? Can I have your number? And then I give it to them and they're like, cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sure. What did I do today? Oh, just did this. Cool. Cool. You're cool. How is that a conversation? Oh my god. Like, I'm actually losing my mind, and that was a fake conversation in my head. I wanted to blow my brains out. I hate men. Like, maybe that's karma. I just choked on my spit. That was ridiculous. Like, who chokes on their spit? Oh my god. Like, the fuck? I feel like I, like, choke on my spit almost every single day. No matter what I do, even if I'm just talking to myself, I'll be like, I don't know who does that. Like, I gotta, like, fix my, I don't know. Anyways, I hate men. I still say that. I don't care if that was karma or what. Somebody's ancestor was after me. Like, get your shit together. Okay, so, onto the haul now. Sorry, just gotta make sure everything's perfect. So, my first thing I got was these oh my god, it's gonna be one of those days where I don't speak. Exfoliating gloves. Holy shit. Because, hey girl, I've been suffering from dead skin. My skin has changed drastically since I turned 25. Like, drastically. My old skincare routine does not work no more. I never needed to use these things. I just needed to use like a regular, like, like a towel. You put the exfoliator gel in the towel and you just rub your face with it. That's all I needed to do. That's all I need. I need to get gloves, like special gloves now to just my dead. Like, I'm done with my dead skin. Like, I'm over it. Like, I am gonna scrub. I don't care if my face breaks out. I don't care if my face dies. I don't care if I have pimples all over my face after. Like, I'm not suffering with no dead skin no more. Like, it's over. It's over. I never had to deal with this shit. Ever, you guys. I had really normal, okay skin. You know? So I got these. And also, when I got my haircut, by the way, check out my TikTok. I was looking super cute in my car. And anyways, I was just having a good week. Like, I was looking good. I was looking like a snock. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, for my salon, they did my hair. They like washed my hair and they used these gloves on my hair. And it felt so good. It was like somebody scratching your head. However, because they knew I have like purple in my hair, I think they did use bleach. You know, salon bleach be like unhealthy. I'd be using like healthy stuff to maintain the purple, even though it doesn't work. But I've been using healthy stuff to maintain the purple in my hair when I shampoo my hair. And you know, salons, they be putting like bleach and shit in their little shampoo, and I feel like they did that because when I first got purple hair, I started getting hives on my scalp because they bleached my hair so much, and the purple that I wanted was so freaking bright. Like, first of all, I just wanted purple, and then I don't know, somehow it just turned into like really bright purple, and I just said keep going with it. I didn't know the bleach process was going to be so bad. It was literally horrible, and I had hives all over my head, bumps, like hard bumps, and just scaly stuff. Like, you could literally just go and a bunch of scaly like stuff on my scalp would have just peeled off, and it would be like this big. That's how bad it was. And so after getting my hair cut and them using these gloves, I've been feeling bumps kind of all over my face. Oh, not my face, my scalp. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot speak. My scalp. And I didn't get to shampoo my hair all week because I'm a little worried. I don't want to have a reaction on my head because the reaction was so strong. Like, it was so bad. It was just hard shit all over my head. Bumps, lumps, scaly things, like just bunch of scaly skin stuff that came off my hair scalp. It was gross. So I did not shampoo my hair for a week this week, just because I was hoping the bumps would just go away. But every time I itch my scalp, it's like I can feel the hard lump, and I'm like, ew. So I think I'm gonna just use this because it felt so good. But I noticed that my hair is being a little bit more flakier, unfortunately, like stronger flakes. I've always suffered with a dry scalp, so I have white stuff kind of always in my hair. Head and Shoulders, I know, but now that I've dyed my hair, I'm like, I don't want to deal with Head and Shoulders and all that crap. But I get it, Head and Shoulders. But because of that salon situation, I've been having larger white stuff in my hair. Like, it's like this huge and it's thick. And so I think I'm just going to use this and go crazy with the white stuff. Bring it up all to the front and then just go like completely wash my hair and have a huge wash day. I just don't want I I really cannot speak today, so I'm hoping that would do. I'm hoping I will do that on Sunday. Okay? Still suffering from a stuffy nose, so please forgive me. But another thing that I've also been suffering with is called, I think it's called black eczema. I cannot speak today. And I've been suffering with that in my upper thigh region, which is embarrassing. Like, literally, it is like so itchy. And it's like in my upper thigh area, you know, the area, ladies, men too. And it's so itchy. And it's black eczema, which basically means there's like, oh, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like black little like dust balls kind of that come out, and if you have long nails, like when you itch it kind of like gets into your nails. Now they're saying I have no battery. Like, what are they saying? But so it gets into your nails if you have long nails, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I like, there isn't anything, like there's no research on it, nobody really tells you what to do when you have that. So I actually bought these gloves to just scrub my dead skin. Some people say it might be just dead skin, so I'm gonna scratch. I'm gonna, you know, use that as well in the shower. Just give it a nice little dead skin makeover, and hopefully that will stop the itching and will stop that nasty black stuff. It's so gross and so embarrassing. Like, I never had to deal with this, like I said, ever in my life. Like, 25 has been the worst year of my life. I made a mistake. So, I actually got my resistant band because, like I said, I broke mine. And the brand I use is Peach Bands. Don't really like them, but if you want to buy them, buy them. The reason why I don't like them is that they're not thick thighs friendly. Like, it's pretty bad. But yeah, so I just use Peach Bands because I don't want to talk about it. It has a little peach emoji, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's like for booties, because sometimes I feel like resistant bands are just not made for like glutes, but more like hamstrings. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not like a fitness influencer, but I did decide to get the extra heavy one because I was like, you know what? Might as well. Like, let's just do it. But I felt it. I stretched it out and I couldn't do it. I couldn't stretch this out at all. Like, I couldn't just like try to move around in it. It was like, it felt like rocks. Ugh, I keep saying rocks. Stones. It felt like stones. Like heavy stones being attached to my leg. So I'm like, oh shit. I hate this. How did I break my resistant band? Like, be for real. This is actually the resistant bands that I use. So I am, oh, my stupid phone. I am literally, I want to say, so I do medium and I do heavy. Never done extra heavy. Actually don't even know what that is, to be honest. So I feel like maybe I should challenge myself and just do extra heavy. Because this is like super like, sorry, I'm zoomed in. This is like super, it's like, it's not worth it. So I'm gonna have to go look for it. So I'm gonna look for this extra heavy one, and then I'll decide on this return or not, because they don't sell individual sets, which is so annoying because all I need is a heavy resistant band. That's it. I don't need all the rest. So the next thing I got, you guys, is this mini little burpees lip scrub, because I be having some issues with my lips lately where they're like dry. Doesn't matter how much I drink water, by the way, it's just dry. And I feel like I am starting to get like dry skin kind of on my lips, like literally like another skin is growing on top of my lip, if that makes sense. Okay, immediately immediately. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, you guys? It is so small. This will be... I hate products sometimes. I like want to scream. Like, how is this you getting your like money's worth? This is so small. Anyways, so I'm opening it. Fucking hell, bruh. Like, I'm sorry if I swear a lot, you guys, but like, get real. Oh. Okay. Oh. I actually put it in my mouth. Ugh. It's like really in my mouth. Okay. So I want to say, where is it? Why can't I? Okay. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It looks like sand. Can you focus? It looks like sand. Wet sand. But it smells good. Oh, you know what it smells like? Baked cookies. Even though it's in my mouth and it's gross, it smells like baked cookies. Sorry, I can't speak today. But it's like wet sand. So I can't wait to use, oh, don't do that. I can't wait to use the brushes on my lips. I hate this. I hate using lip scrubs. Lip scrubs are the worst in my opinion. I'm back from being stupid. Look how bright this shit is. Like, are you being for real right now? And let me turn off the lights too. Okay, this, I'll kind of like aiming it like this, but this is how bright it is, and honestly, it's pretty, it's doing its job. Ooh, I looked right into it, damn. So I just got done with my body massage. It was like, okay, so if you guys don't know, I don't know if I explained it, but basically I decided to try a new massage place. Okay, let me just turn off my car because I'm wasting gas. The massage place that I go to, one of the requirements, like my regular place, is that you have to have your underwear on, and there's like no shower. They don't really talk to you. It's just like super quiet, peaceful, and they just like rub your, you know, they just do your massage, feet, yada yada yada. Here, she like was talking to me, and she's like, here's all the scents, and she's putting it up to my nose, and I was like, you know, like snorting it, like, you know, and then she was like, okay, so it's up to you. Do you want to get completely naked, like take your underwear off, or do you just want to have your underwear on? And I was like, oh, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Listen, sometimes you just want your ass cheeks massaged, okay? And my other place does it. They just hike up my underwear really high, and they just massage my ass cheeks. And listen, you need an ass cheek massage if you haven't already. And so I was like, oh, wait a minute, but I'm like almost on my period, and I was like, just in case I do get my period early, like, let's just not do that. So I actually had my underwear on, but I want to try what they would do if my underwear is off. Would they massage my cheeks? That's my mission in life. And then they also have a shower, and I was like, oh, a shower? That's really cool. She didn't tell me that I could use the shower or anything. I really wanted to, because the thing is, sometimes with the oil, like the other place, when I get my massage done, I don't get like oily on my back and my front. It's like I get oily around my legs and my thighs and my feet, and it's really hard to put your clothes back on because you're literally just a grease ball and your clothes start sticking to you. And so I was like, oh, a shower, that's awesome. So she didn't say I could use the shower, but I was so intrigued. They had like shampoos, conditioners, like, you know, shampoo, soap, and then they also had like body wash, and they had ropes, towels, and I was like, oh, in the shower, I like really examined the shower. I was like, is it like a dirty shower? Is it like a cheap shower? Nah, it's a pretty like spacious shower. And like it was sleek, and like the faucet was like, faucet? Is it faucet? I don't know. Yeah, it is a faucet. It's a faucet. It was like slick with black. I was like, ooh, I don't know. I think I have like a water kink lately. I think I've always had a water kink, but yeah, so I'm like, oh, I feel so sexy, and you know, but I didn't use the shower. Because she didn't say I could use it, and I'm like, I don't want to break the rules, you know. So, but I was intrigued. I liked that factor already, and so after like smelling the scents, I get into my little blanket, and another thing I noticed is that the massage tables are a lot more smaller than the place that I normally go to. And another thing I noticed is that this massage table actually was heated. And as you guys know, like I literally just said, I sweat a lot in the summer. And they asked me, I was like, they were like, do you want a heating pad? And I was like, I didn't know what they were saying at first, so I was like, yeah, sure. As soon as I got onto that massage table, it was like a sauna on my belly, which was great, honestly, like it was amazing. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna sweat, aren't I? She did not touch my body at all. And I told her, I was like, go harder, like I said it. And she was like, okay. And then she would go harder for a couple minutes, and then she would go light again. And I was like, I don't like that. Like, I do not enjoy that one bit. Like, the fuck? But I was trying to be nice, so I was like, okay, let me just, but I could not relax at all, because I was just like, she's like barely touching me, but I know it's probably because I'm sweating like a pig right now, and so I'm like, valid. Like, this is valid, right? But like, she just like started working me in the front, and I'm like, where was that energy in the back? Like, I understand I'm like a little sweaty, but like, come on. Like, what the F, you guys? So she did really well on the front. She didn't really touch my hair, which I understand because I didn't really shampoo my hair, so there's like little flakes, not gonna lie. But like, she did a really good job on my front, and I was just like, this is so sad, because the massage is like coming to a close. Like, I can just tell when they flip you over, just know your massage is over soon. So I was like, oh man, I'm finally enjoying it. It was over. And I will say though, like, this girl, usually, so my massage place, if you guys don't know, I normally ask for female for my back, because I feel like men just don't know how to like massage women. Either they're very hard on you, or they're very light and they just like don't touch you. Even if you say like go harder, they won't do it. They will be like, oh, you want to go harder? And then they'll just do the same kind of pressure. So I only asked for females for my massage at my regular place. And so and I just like, normally, like, it's very rare I feel a woman's like boobs on me when I get a massage. This girl kept putting her boobs on me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like, at first, because sometimes, you know, you don't know who be interested in women lately. Like, I be getting hit on, and afterwards I'm like, wait a minute, did I just get hit on? I thought they were just being nice. And then I miss a chance of meeting a really beautiful female. Like, I love girls so freaking much. Like, I'm so open-minded to this. Happy Pride, you guys. And so I was like, is she like trying to say something? Because she just kept putting her boobs on me. At first, when I was like on my back, or when I was like on my, like, laying on my stomach, like, I felt her boobs on my back, and I was like, okay, maybe she's just reaching over in a weird way, and she just did it like that. And then when I got flipped, and she kept doing it, like, every once in a while, it would be on the side of my back, and then I got flipped over, and I was laying on my back, and I was like facing her, and literally, like, on my forehead, I just felt boobs. And I'm just like, oh, okay, weird place. And she didn't do much booby on the front, which, come on, I wish she did. Like, low-key, I wish she did, because that was hot. But, you know, if she ever wants to put her boobs on me again, I'm willing. I'm 100%. Yeah, I'm willing to take one for the team. Yeah. I don't care anything else. Like, goddamn, I hate going to that store. But basically, I got myself a new charger for my phone because my phone broke. But I regret getting this kind, because this is actually the most expensive kind. I got another buffer. And this one actually works on my skin. Like, this is the type of roughness I want. And then I got this too, because I felt like it was hard in the store, but now I'm like, it's a little too soft. So maybe I'll return this. The return policy is pretty good. And then I decided to, why not buy this? So I got this hair and scalp scrub, ginger. And because I have like dry skin. And so I thought, why not get this? You guys, it's been a while. I don't even know what I vlogged last. I had some food and I am so full. I had some ice cream, and I think what's happening is I have like a soft version of IBS. It's not that severe, I would say. But yeah, I couldn't even finish my food, and I am so bloated, you guys. And I think it's the dairy that did it. I made lip scrubs, and then I honey because it smelled like cookies. And then I got some Polaroids. So I haven't been using my Polaroid camera. So normally actually I don't even use these fancy Polaroids, like these color ones. I usually just use whatever, like original Fujifilm Polaroids, but I wanted to use these cute ones. Actually, hold up. I don't even think I got the right ones. Hello, this is my laundry day outfit. So like, let's not shame me. Like, that is so weird. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and I completely forgot. Oh, so I'm trying, as you guys know, I'm trying to get into my editing. I did some Jackie and Hyde stuff, which, you know, I was not expecting a huge viewership on those, because listen, I haven't edited a video in 10 years, you guys. So obviously my editing software was free, and like I didn't realize that. And well, actually I did realize, because with apps too, like there's not a lot of free apps anymore. Everything is paid, and so and it sucks, but it is what it is. I guess this is what the kids are used to, just paying for their stuff. But back in the day, you didn't have to pay for those things. Like you literally, like even Twitter is now kind of like a paid monthly subscription. But for the longest time, Twitter, like for 10 years or more, Twitter was no subscription. You didn't have to pay. Same with Snapchat. So it is, like, to me it's weird for that, like, these big apps want money, and I know that some kids grew up this way, so they like understand and blah blah blah. So I was like, do I really want to pay for some editing software that I might not even use, because I don't even know if I want to keep doing this, or like what? And so I tried some free trials. None of them were great. Some of them were very complicated. Like, I haven't done this in 10 years. I'm so hungry right now, you guys. But it's 6 o'clock, and my parents say they might order food, so I'm like, fingers crossed, because I am so hungry. I just tried to edit my vlog, and it's not looking so good. I'm like at a 40-minute mark, so it's gonna be a long vlog. I didn't think I vlogged this much, but apparently I did, and it's taking forever for me to edit because I don't know why. I feel like it's because it's been a month, so I'm a little out of it, which I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, but it took me pretty much 6 hours, because it's like no, let's be real. I didn't start editing till much later. I actually kind of forgot that I was supposed to edit my video. For some reason, I just assumed someone else would do it for me. Like I hired someone, which makes no sense. I'm bored out of it. And I'm hungry, and I just want to watch TV. And I'm starting to get Sunday scaries again, which is like so annoying. I like literally do not want to even think about the fact that it's going to be Sunday tomorrow. I just want to enjoy my day, but the fact that I have to edit is like pissing me off, because I'm like, I can't really enjoy my Saturday because I have to edit. So I don't know what to do, because I don't want to edit my video on Sunday. What is this? I don't know what that was, but basically the day is over. I cannot believe how fast this day went. Honestly, it didn't feel that fast, to be honest. But that's probably because a majority of the time I was just waiting for my parents to be done. They were like cleaning the porch, or backyard, I should say, and just like getting ready for like barbecue barbecue season. And so I was just inside waiting for them to be done, because I couldn't watch TV because I was kind of like on call helping them out. and then I was also editing, so I guess technically it went by pretty fast, slow the day, but I feel like the last hour went by pretty fast. But I'm gonna be up just editing, and I just wanted to sign off. Hopefully, next week I can get the ball rolling again on vlogging. Right now I'm shopping for like swimsuits, and I still need to buy some stuff from American Eagle. I know I've been like postponing that just because I know American Eagle is gonna be a lot of money because they have some really nice stuff lately. And then I also need to buy some stuff for work, and I was hoping to do that today as well. But I kind of want to finalize my Shein, I don't know how to say it, package first, and then go and do everything else. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted, so